Great evening, everybody. Great evening to you in the back. I pray that you are well on today, that you're having an awesome and amazing day, being found doing all that God has called you to do for His glory and His glory alone. I know my background looks a little different, but I'm actually at the church tonight, but I need to get on here today. I apologize for not being able to jump on yesterday for the Firehouse. But we had so much, no, not yesterday, Tuesday, but we had so much going on. It's been a little crazy, but nevertheless, we are pressing through. So great evening to everybody. We are on YouTube right now. We're on my personal page on Facebook, and we're also on the Fiery Beacon page on Facebook as well. I want to encourage you to go to our Fiery Beacon page, Fiery Beacon publishinghouseLLC.com, and make sure you like that page and make sure you love that page and that you share that page with others who are aspiring to accomplish their literary goals and their literary dreams. My name is Brandy Rojas. I do serve as the founder and the CEO of Fiery Beacon Publishing House LLC. As also stated, I am also a pastor. My husband and I pastor in Greensboro, North Carolina, at a church called Maximizing Life Family Worship Center. And right now, I'm actually over in the youth room in the Mac store that you can see behind me. So that's why my background is a little different on tonight. But nevertheless, I pray that everybody is well and that you're having an amazing and phenomenal day. If you are a Fiery Beacon author and you're on this live, I want to encourage you to just put hashtag FireLit Nation so that they know that you're an author with us, because somebody may be looking for your book. Somebody may be looking for what you are about to release. Okay. So make sure you do that in the comments as well. Fiery Beacon Publishing House is a publishing house in Greensboro, North Carolina, which is multifaceted. We are the only noted publishing house anywhere to offer a space for writers to come into a safe environment to work on their literary content and to work on their literary dream. We also house a podcast room along with a marketing room that does everything from t-shirts to baseball caps to cups, mugs, so on and so forth, even masks. And we also have what's called the Ink Lab, where writers can come write in 2-hour increments or more to get their books and etc. out. And so we are honored to be the first noted one to do that. We are also woman owned, okay, as you can see. All right. And African American, all of that good stuff. And so, we are literally we are a hot commodity in a world that's mainly run and overseen by men. But we are pushing through, we are pressing through and believing God to lead and guide us through all the way to the top as a mainstream publisher and as a mainstream hub for authors to get their stuff done. Okay. All right. So we're on here tonight. I know we have some authors that are on here right now that are typing in Firelit Nation. Great evening to all of you. Yeah, we do a little bit of everything. I don't know how God got me into doing that, but here we are. Nevertheless, we have some amazing author alerts for you, authors that are coming through the ranks and coming through the doors and busting them down today as we prepare and go forward into their pre-releases and all of that good stuff. So I'm not going to belabor the time, as I always say, but we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I had to go over to the Mac store and borrow some of these little hand clapper things. So, so when you see an author name pop up, I want you to clap for them, give them claps, give them hearts, give them major love, because for anybody that's ever written a book, you already know the deal. It is not easy. It is not an easy process at all. But I promise you, I absolutely promise you that for those who will press through, that it's absolutely worth it. So without further ado, we're going to introduce our very first, our pre-release. This pre-release actually released on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. I keep having to tell myself today's Thursday, Brandy. But her book released on this past Tuesday. It is now available for pre-order. None other than Dr. KADI TOURE and her book. Y'all see that? From the pole to the pulpit. Okay. This book is absolutely amazing. This woman of God reigns from the great country of Africa. She moved here literally not really knowing anything as far as our language or anything. But she moved here under the favor of God, under the anointing and the power of God. She has a remarkable, absolutely remarkable story of going literally, as you can see, from the pole to the pulpit. She is now, of course, a woman of God. She is a prophet of the Lord. God is using her mightily, and for her to be willing to tell her story, y'all listen. It is absolutely phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal. She has language barriers. She has broken through the language barrier. She has broken through the assumption barrier. She has broken through it all. And now, in the process of solidifying, and literally it is already solidified, the obtaining of her doctorate. So she is now Dr. KADI TOURE. First of all, congratulations to you, woman of God, for going and for coming into a country where you could not even barely speak our language, but not only overtaking this language, but overtaking the world by storm through what God has called you to do, for obtaining your doctorate. We celebrate you for the release of your book. We celebrate you, y'all. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Y'all see my hand claps? All right. So we are absolutely positively excited for you, KADI. Absolutely positively proud of you. Y'all go get this book. It is $25. That includes U.S. shipping. If you are outside of the country, there is an additional shipping fee. But if you are right here in the U.S., you'll be able to get this book for $25 right now. You can go to bit.ly as you see it written there, all capital letters, author KADI TOURE, and you can go ahead and grab your copies today. All right, grab your copies today. Next up, the pre-sale continues, okay? And I want you, for as long as we have the link open, you better go ahead and go get this book and not wait, because once it comes out, it's out there, okay? You want to go right now over to bit.ly/author Temaris Moore and grab your copy of Destiny Amplified. Go get your copy. Y'all gonna hear me say it. Go buy the book. Listen. Here we go. We still rocking. We still rolling. Fiery Beacon is pushing authors out left and right. To God be all the glory. Next up. Oh, I'm sorry. Back up. Hold up. Y'all didn't remind me. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hand clap. Yeah. Yes, Lord. All right. Now we can move on. Now it's safe to move on. Next up, author D. Dominique Hill, author of Empowered. Listen, the pre-sale continues. Not only can you get the book, but you can pre-order the journal and you can pre-order your t-shirt right now. Get your empowered tee, get your empowered journal, get your empowered book. Listen, he is pressing. And if y'all know this man of God and y'all are just watching him and you haven't ordered your copies yet, then shame on you. Go buy the book. At least go get the book, y'all. This book is awesome. It is phenomenal. It's going to literally revolutionize the 12 days in your life. It's going to take you from glory from glory to glory, and from journey to journey, into a place of absolute positive accomplishment and resolve in your life. So you want to make sure that you go get this book right now. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Okay. I promise you it's going to bless your life. And if you have a little girl in your life, whether it be a daddy's girl, maybe a baby girl who's missing her daddy, maybe he's not here. But can I tell you something? We are literally, even now, y'all see the dates on this pre-sale, but you can still go ahead and get this book. Okay. It's still available right now. It is called The Best Gift, and it is an amazing, amazing, amazing read. Once this book hits Amazon, y'all, you will not be able to secure this price that you see listed of $15. Okay. It's going to be more because you have to pay for shipping, blah, 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 all of that. And it won't even be autographed. Hello. But you can get this book today, authored by none other than author Leslie Graham. Excuse me. And she is an amazing, amazing woman of God. This is her first book, her first release of many, and we are honored to be the publishing house that she has joined forces with to release this awesome, 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 and amazing work. Okay, now you ready? Breathe. We still have room for the alphabet of entrepreneurs. All right. If you are an entrepreneur and you're watching me right now, there is a lesson that you have learned in the wonderful world of entrepreneurship. And guess what? You should at least, at the very least, be saying to yourself, listen, there's a lesson that I've learned. I need to share it with the world. I need them to know what they're getting into. I need them to understand what's ahead of them. I want to be a person that God uses to help other people get through this process of entrepreneurship easier. If that is you, I need you to go to bit.ly/, all capital letters, entrepreneur 2022, and sign up for Alphabet of Entrepreneurs collaboration. We also have another amazing collab. I told y'all we pushing them out left and right, called Jesus and a Couch. So if you are a clinical specialist or a life coach, or if you have experienced the benefit of counseling, we need to hear from you. We understand and know that sometimes going to counseling is a phenomenon. It's so much of a phenomenon that even Country Wayne did a release about that today with Amber. Okay, if y'all in the Country Wayne, then y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so you want to make sure, and just like he said in the skit, just like he said in the episode, he was like, listen, he said, Jesus is my counselor. I talk, okay, well, cool. Well, let's talk about it. Jesus and the couch collaboration. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's converse. Let's go ahead and begin to share our stories and the necessity of the counseling community in the community, especially in minority communities. Y'all, this is so important. Now, if you know somebody that's an entrepreneur, you know somebody that's been wanting to publish a book, or you know somebody that's a clinical specialist or a life coach or whatever, then you should have already been tagging them. Okay. And I hope and pray that you are doing just that. Okay. Now, I won't pull up my book because I do have a book that's also releasing here shortly that is called Church Girl, Club Girl, God's Girl. It's an amazing story that covers the period of time, probably between like 2008, 2009 up to current day. It is a book that's going to bless a whole lot of people. It's going to bless those that have gone through church hurt, those that have gone through ministry hurt, those who are preparing to walk the road of ministry, those who are trying to get understanding about where they are, and why in the world God would allow this to happen to them. It's going to be a book that's going to bless your life. So be on the lookout for it. Church Girl, Club Girl, God's Girl. It is coming out. It's coming out soon. It's one of those things where I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm nervously excited. Every book I write, I get the same way. I get giddy. It doesn't matter what book it is. But what I will put out here, though, clap. These are the little clappers for those that are coming in late. All right, reset the room. Welcome to the Firehouse on location. All right, look, this is what I will put out here. All right, we have a magazine that's about to launch. Okay. If you are a business and you want to be in the magazine as a sponsor, you need to get in touch with our office. Our number is 336-285-5794, or you can go to our website, www.fierybeaconpublishinghouseLLC.com. Go to the contact us page, send us a message, and under the category just select other, and a representative will get back with you. But our magazine is launching. We have been fighting for this. We have been working on this. We have been doing a whole lot trying to get this stuff done. Okay. And when I tell you, listen, don't be talking about my hand clappers now. Don't do that. My hand clappers got feelings. All right. But it's real. It's real. And when I tell y'all, look, can I say it this way? It looked corny. But if y'all understood the warfare that I've recently faced, then you would understand why I'm all extra, all out right now, and I don't even care. Right? You would understand, girl. You would understand. But I'm telling y'all right now, you want to jump on this magazine. If you're an author with Fiery Beacon, if your package includes a spot in the magazine, please don't forfeit your spot. Go ahead and jump on in. If you are a business and you want to be a sponsor, come on in the room. Speaking of sponsorships, all right. This is something that's coming up, and you can also be a sponsor for this Tilted Crowns. Okay. This is a vision that is led, that God has entrusted me to lead, called When His Daughters Gather. And this is actually led and facilitated by Ignite Her Soul International Women's Fellowship, for which I am the founder. If you are looking to be a sponsor in this, then guess what? You can be an automatic sponsor in the magazine as well. Okay. So I'm telling you right now, if you haven't registered for this gathering, you want to go ahead and register for it. And we do have room for vendors. So I'm going to put that out there too. We do have room for vendors. We have 3 slots for vendors that are open right now. So if you bout it for real, and you're ready to launch and take off in your business, then you want to connect with these two entities and these two opportunities. When His Daughters Gather 2022 in September, and then also you want to jump on that book. You want to jump on that book because it is indeed going to bless your whole entire life. So next week we have 2 authors, I believe. I want to say it's 2 authors and maybe one that's actually hitting the official book streets today. We actually launched 2 authors into the actual literary space. Amen. And we are so very proud of them. We actually have a book signing scheduled. Fiery Beacon will be in the great state of Virginia next month in July, which July is only a few days away, right? We'll be in the great state of Virginia celebrating with D. Dominique Hill. We want to say pastor and apostle and stuff, and he's gonna get me if I do it. So I'm just gonna say D. Dominique Hill. All right. But we'll be in Virginia celebrating his book signing with him on next month. You want to make sure that you jump on this book signing. This book is active right now where you can order, you can pre-order copies. This one, along with Dr. KADI's book, are both available right now. So this one and this one, this one and this one. You want to make sure that you jump on your copies today. All right. So, in closing, as always, I want to share with you our Monday motivation message that we shared with our authors this week. It says, "You were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win." By Zig Ziglar. I'm going to read it again. "You were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win." It is my hope and my prayer that you're not just sitting around saying to yourself, "I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner," but that you are also expecting to win, that you're preparing to win, that you're making room for you to win, and that you are literally, without a shadow of a doubt and without apology, determined to win. That you are putting yourself in places where the win is inevitable. I'm going to say it again, that you are putting yourself in a place and putting yourself in a position where the win is inevitable. I want you to make sure, and can I say it this way? Let me back up. So if that means that you've got to get in the company of people you've never seen a day in your life to launch your book, get in a place where the win is inevitable. If that means you have to go on a platform that you barely know how to use and you got to watch YouTube videos all night to figure out how to use it, go where the win is inevitable. If that means that you got to get around some people, beyond the fact that you're in a room full of people you don't know, but nobody in the room looks like you except you, then baby, go, go, go. Do what you gotta do. Go ahead, rah, rah, rah. Get it done, get it in, go forward. Do what you have to do to make sure that your win is inevitable. You wanna make sure that in this season that you are not allowing anything or anybody, any thought, any misconception to overtake you. no thought, no misconception, no deed to take you under or to take you out, but that every single thing that tries to come your way, that it becomes your stepping stone for the next thing. I'm speaking to those right now who are on the verge of releasing their book. I'm speaking to those right now who've released their books. I'm speaking to those right now, Fiery Beacon or not, where you released your book and it went out into the whole literary space and nobody bought a copy, and you're still walking around trying to believe that you're an author. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You are still an author. There are 7.8 billion people in this world, and there's somebody in this world that needs what it is that you have. So don't you stop writing. Don't you stop believing. Don't you stop preparing, because one day will be the day where someone looks at you and says, you are just the person I've been looking for. You are just the person for the job. You are the one that finally gave me the word I needed to save my life. I'm telling y'all tonight, this literary world is taking the world by storm. Don't deny it. Don't turn around and say, yeah, right. It is taking the world by storm. It is taking the world by storm. There is something about having the ability to speak in printed material and for that thing to go for years and years, even beyond you. There is a power that is connected to the ability for an individual to sit there and to bear down and to write and to share their innermost secrets and their innermost thoughts, to release it to the world and it land in the hands of just the right person that needed to hear that word in that moment. In that moment. So I pray that you guys have an amazing day. I pray that you all have an amazing Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. We on our side, we have something called Fire Friday, super early in the morning, around 5:55, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. But I'm telling you right now, even if you don't jump on in the rehab room and join us for Fire Friday, I pray that your Friday will be set ablaze with the glory of God. If you are a person and you're watching me, because I got two people talking to me, by God, I got a few people that are just watching and not saying a word. I'm telling you right now, to them other 6 people that I'm looking at right now, the ones that I can see, I know it's more than that, but those that are watching me right now, I hope and I pray that if you are called to be an author, that you will not sit around and just let this moment leave you, that you won't keep putting it off, but that you will position yourself now to make it your reality. Again, this is Brandy Rojas, Fiery Beacon Publishing House, LLC, CEO, located in Greensboro, North Carolina. We are the first noted publishing house that gives their authors a place to safely write, to release their dreams into the atmosphere, to accomplish their literary goals, and to accomplish their literary ink. I will see you on Tuesday with our next round of pre-releases and more exciting news. You guys have, again, an amazing Thursday. I can't wait to see you next Tuesday. Have a good one.